It was supposed to be just another day in Manhattan. Then, at precisely 14 p.m., the city began to tremble. Not from an earthquake, not from the rumble of passing trains or the distant swell of subway cars. This was something heavier. This was the kind of thunder that only a certain green giant could bring. From the shadowed lanes of Midtown, the Hulk, yes. Dr. Bruce Banner's famously volatile alter ego was on the move. He towered above the traffic, every footfall sending pieces of asphalt skittering. People ran, taxis abandoned, pretzel carts overturned. The giant's face, twisted with determination, pointed toward a singular, gleaming spire on Fifth Avenue. At the same moment, inside that very spire, the gold-adorned monolith, known the world over as Trump Tower, Donald Trump was holding court. He was flanked by advisors, real estate moguls, and 3 separate cameramen. The air was thick with the scent of ambition and faintly, just faintly, the lingering fragrance of fast food. Trump was explaining the next step in a complicated licensing deal when the commotion began. Outside, sirens. Then silence. Then the building shook. Security scrambled. The cameras jammed in for better angles. And, standing before his reflection at the center window, Donald Trump caught sight of the approaching threat. A massive, unmistakable figure, green skin aglow in the city's sun. "How big is he?" Trump asked, never looking away from the window. There was no time for answers. Reinforced glass ruptured first, sending a cascade of sparkling fragments onto the sleek floors of the 26th story. The Hulk's massive hand, caked with city grime, grasped the steel frame. He pulled himself toward the office, his eyes fixed on one man. Trump, never one to step aside from cameras or confrontation, straightened his suit, locked eyes with the Hulk, and waited. Later, he would say he felt no fear, only an overwhelming sense of opportunity. "You're big," Trump announced, gesturing with both arms as if praising a newly purchased hotel. "But not as big as me." The Hulk squeezed his way through the opening, metal shrieking under his weight. Office chairs exploded beneath his feet. Advisors scattered. "Banner is tired of you," rumbled the Hulk, voice deep like rolling thunder. Trump, still at his desk, considered this. Was Banner a company? A rival developer? It didn't matter. Nobody upstaged Trump in his own tower. He strode to meet the Hulk directly, every step calculated for the nearest camera. "Listen here," Trump began. "You want deals? I make deals with titans every day. You want power? Nobody's more powerful." A pause. "But you break another window, and you're paying for it. This glass is expensive, believe me." Hulk squinted, unaccustomed to being talked down to by someone much smaller. For a moment, he looked almost confused. "Banner tired of noise," the Hulk repeated. "Banner wants peace." Trump's eyes narrowed. "You want peace? Make a deal. I'll build you a suite. Hulk Tower, center of the city. Glass gold nobody ever built for a Hulk before." His smile widened. "We'll call it the 8th wonder of the world. Maybe even 9. Several tense seconds passed. The city outside held its breath. The air inside the office seemed to crackle. Hulk took a lumbering step forward. The floor creaked ominously. No deals. Banner said no more towers. By now, security, or what was left of it, had retreated. The advisors continued to film, because even world-ending destruction could go viral. Trump straightened his tie, prepared to negotiate. "Fine," he said. "Let's have it out. You and me. Manhattan? Winner gets the tower." The Hulk, inexplicably, grinned. Trump, never one to shrink before an audience, did what he always did best: perform. He circled the Hulk, explaining zoning laws, international investment, and the importance of prime New York real estate. But Hulk was not moved by numbers, or zoning, or investment portfolios. With a thunderous roar, he pounded his fist just, once turning a row of antique desks into kindling. The windows across the avenue rattled. Onlookers below caught sight of a blur of movement, a flash of green, and what looked, perhaps, like a golden mane charging forward. For 10 astonishing minutes, the city witnessed a confrontation unlike any before. Hulk's strength against the relentless force of persuasion, bravado, and pure stubbornness. Onlookers live-streamed. Commentators speculated. Everyone, it seemed, was picking sides. But, in the end, even the mightiest salesman can't withstand the unyielding force of gamma-powered rage. Trump's Tower was spared barely, but its grand office suite looked more like a bouncy castle after a tornado. The Hulk, apparently satisfied, departed. Trump brushed himself off, surveyed the damage, looked straight into the remaining camera, and declared, "This is nothing. We'll rebuild. Bigger, better, maybe even green." And Weetad Manhattan returned to normal, or as normal as it ever is when giants and billionaires collide.